Hello everyone, this is Bill Storm. I am excited to share with you the updated tour of the IMC Success Library. IMC stands for the International Masters Council. What is amazing about this Success Library is the quality of the content that's here, but also that it is mobile friendly. So literally you have everything that you could possibly need to run a successful martial arts school right here in the palm of your hand. One of my favorite ways to learn is to use Automobile University. I know I commute back and forth every day to go train, and I know all of you commute back and forth from your homes to your schools. This is the perfect learning time. We're all really busy, and sometimes I've heard from clients, hey, geez, I just haven't had a chance to take a look at that. Well, the way I've got this set up, I had you in mind. So everything is broken down in written form, but it's also broken down into short videos. So they're 3 to 5 minutes in length. So literally, if you get in your car and you need to get up to speed on what you should be doing for the month or a particular resource that you need to learn how to do, you can just log in, click on one of the videos and listen away. And if you're doing that each and every day, you are certainly going to master this material. So let's start out with this. I'm going to give you just a quick look at the home page, and then we're going to get right into the meat and potatoes of this. We're going to talk about the monthly success package for the month of April. So the first thing you'll see on the home page is just our team members, myself, Master Shihan Craig Haley, and then Master Doug Bertrand. Now, what I want to point out is when you are looking to learn or to grow your school, you have to get the wise counsel of people that are basically living the lifestyle and have achieved the level of success that you want. It is certainly a huge mistake to seek out opinions of people on Facebook and on the internet because you really don't know whether or not they know what they're saying. From my own personal experience, there's a lot of very, very bad advice on here. So anyone that is a team leader of the IMC, these people are not only people that walk their talk. I mean, you can literally walk into their school any day and see what all pro looks like. But they're also very good-hearted people. They really care about the members, and we really want to help to make sure that you achieve the level of success that you're looking for. All right, so on the as we scroll down on the IMC page, we have our event coming up. I always post events up there, and this is our Staff Development College, which is August 3rd and 4th down here in sunny South Florida. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, if you're looking to develop the staff and improve your retention, this is the event that you're going to go to. And I'm not going to go through all of the details. There's a video on here that I made that gives you the exact details. And there's also the written itinerary here. So you can go through that on your own to check it out. But this is our big event of the year. This is a can't miss event. We're only going to accept 50 people to attend this event. I like the events to be intimate. I don't like to have just a big, huge show. I really want you to get good quality staff training, and that means a lot of personal attention. So if you plan on attending this, please make sure that you register for this right away. We had one last July and we sold out in March. So something to look at and take action on right away. Then down below, there are a few testimonials that you see, and these are really important, guys, because these are real clients. These are real IMC clients that have had tremendous growth as being a part of our team. And it's really good to listen to them, to hear their stories. And then you can even reach out to them and talk to them a little bit about their experience and how they feel about it. It's one thing for me to talk about how wonderful I think things are, but it's so much. It speaks more volumes certainly when our members have something great to say. So now let's take a look at the drop-down menu. And the first thing that we're going to come across here is the monthly success package, right? That's our main conversation today, is the April success package. So I'm going to skip that for just a minute. But I wanted to stress that this library isn't even close to done. I've got well over 30 years of knowledge and experience. Same with Master Shihan Haley and with Master Doug Bertrand. So we keep adding more and more resources every month that we think that are important. But I want to show you how you can access them. one of the things that from this drop-down menu, one of the things that you'll see is there's some fundamental business systems that are really important. One of these fundamental business systems is keeping our staff accountable to make sure that they're actually helping us achieve the goals and the growth of the school that we're looking for. Now, if you're a one-person show, this may be you. But if you have a larger school and you have multiple staff members, this is also you. So all of these things apply. And one of the tools that I personally use that I think is so important is this productivity planner. So we just added this. And if you click on this, you'll see that the productivity planner page will show up, and it has all of the resources that you need to understand what it is and why it's so important, especially why I feel it's so important for my own personal success. And I'm telling a story here about Richard Branson and keeping his focus on the 3 key objectives. So from that story, we developed this productivity planner, okay? This is where you set an expectation for your staff members or for yourself, and then you inspect what you expect of that person to make sure that they're staying focused on the main thing and you're seeing the growth that you're looking for. It's not good to just to be busy being busy. Busy being busy doesn't accomplish much, but being focused does. So this is a really great resource. I can't stress to you how much this alone is worth. So there's just an example of something that we just recently added. Now, not only is the form nice to have, but then what we do is we actually can use these sheets when we're talking about when we're giving a mat chat, for example, to an adult, and we're trying to relate to an adult about key objectives and things like that. So Master Shihan Haley includes a video, which is absolutely fantastic. And this is him actually giving an adult mat chat so you can see exactly how it's done, and then you can model him doing it, okay? So that's just one example. Again, in the drop-down menu, you can see how many things are listed here, and there's multiple drop-down menus here within the Resource Center. There is fundamental business systems, there are retention systems, there's instructor staff development, there's a SWOT development program in here, program director tools, info call procedure, enrollment procedure, PG 123s, the list goes on and on and on. One other thing I'd like to point out, and I'll show it to you, is an example here under event promotions. This is something that I just worked on for the April calendar. Let's say we're going to do a mass intro and we want to do a women's self-defense workshop because in April it's Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So, well, how do I do this? I've never done one of these before, or maybe I've done one and I didn't do so well and I want to see what you're doing differently to make it work, or you do them fairly successfully, but you'd like to get a little bit better. So we click on self-defense workshop, and what happens is the entire plan unfolds before your eyes right here on your phone, okay? So here's a sample of the poster ad images that we have. We have generic versions, and then of course these can be customized. I can create an online registration form for you, okay? I see a lot of people trying to promote workshops online, and they have no way to capture the contact information of somebody who's interested. That doesn't do any good. You can't ensure that they're going to show up unless you capture their information, and then you help educate them and motivate them and inspire them to make sure that they show up. So there's a sample registration form. You can click there, and that's something that I can actually create for you and provide. And then we get into ad copy, so you don't have to think about what you should say. Then, even better, we get down into what a real adult personal safety seminar looks like. And we're at Master Shihan Haley School, and you can see he has a packed house. So this is an entire personal safety seminar from start to finish right here, and all you have to do is watch it. Then we get down into the outline of what you can do to and how to run the event. And then I've even hyperlinked some videos. I know everybody teaches a different style of martial arts, and that's fine. So what we do here is I just give you some examples of different techniques that you can teach during the workshop. And of course, you can substitute out your own personal preference for these particular moves, whatever you feel is most effective, but at least it gives you a nice track to run on. Then what I do is I get down into here and I actually go through closing procedure. And this is very, very important. It's one thing to hold a workshop. It's another thing to convert people that attend a workshop into actual paying students. And that just happens to be my strong suit. So I really go through this in detail to make sure that you understand how to do it. Moving on down here a little bit, here's a little bit of a motivational video you can use. This actually came from the Gracies, but it's just a fantastic video that you can use to help create emotion within your own student body. And then down here, we've got some other sample flyers you can check out. And of course, you can customize these, but you can see how powerful some of these are. Okay, this one is from Master Sian Haley's school. This one is from Master Bertrand's school. So they're just really nice resources. Everything right there is in the palm of your hand. Okay, next up, let's say that we are looking for curriculum, right? You're looking for somebody to help you make your floor better. You're looking for a structure. Right here, if you click on curriculum and we drop down here to Elite Force Martial Arts, the next thing you're going to see under Elite Force Martial Arts curriculum is the curriculum that's set up for the month of March. So when I click on this, up pops the entire curriculum for the month of March. And when you go through this, the first thing that you see is the adult mat chats, right? This is the personal development sheets that I just showed you, but these are customized. So you can see exactly what the theme is that Master Sian Haley is using. And then it gets down into the actual class structure. You can see how many minutes the classes are, and then how they're broken down by the minute. Then as you keep going through, there's instructor teaching tips throughout this series. So you can see some of the things that he says to anchor the teaching tips that he's talking about during class. And then it breaks down into the class plans. Each one of these sections here, like spot on the dot warm up, it's a hyperlink. So if you don't know what spot on the dot warm up is, you can click on this and it's going to pop up a video, and it's going to be Master Sian Haley again, showing you what spot on a dot warm-up is. So this is fantastic if you're trying to use this for staff training or instructor training, where they can just log in here, watch it, and they can literally duplicate this class plan as you go. Okay, so now we got through curriculum. Now let's go back here and let's get into the monthly success package, and I'm just gonna give you a brief overview. Everything is broken down into short videos, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through the how-tos. You can do that using Automobile Success Library like I talked about. So when I click on monthly success package, here's March. We're already in the month of March, and here's the new one for April. So I'm just going to show you briefly what this looks like. So I click on the month of April. First thing that pops up, boom, there's our event, right? Really, really important that we attend this. So I put that front and center and give you time to learn more about this and get registered. So as we move through, right here, the April Success Package, this is this video, basically, that's posted up here that you can go back and you can review, so you can learn about the Success Package. Now, the next thing I do is I include the lineup, so it gives you just a quick summary of what you're going to expect, right? Remember I said you have to set an expectation and then inspect what you expect? Well, this is how you do it. You set an expectation, and now what I'm going to do is fulfill it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to focus on the PG 1, 2, 3s. Then we're going to look at a parent's night out, and we're going to look at maybe something that you may not have thought about. You may look at this and say, a bounce house? What the heck is that? I'm not doing that. I'm an adult school. That's got nothing to do with me. And I'll encourage you to take a closer look, because it absolutely applies to you, whether you teach Krav Maga, Jiu-Jitsu, Taekwondo, I don't care what it is. Even your toughest adult students, most of those people have kids. And this is how you tie a kids event in to create an adult event. So we're going to take a closer look at that. The adult personal development sheets for the month of April. We're going to talk about how to use them effectively. Our 3 key objectives, we're going to focus in on how to use that. And then the last thing is our Sexual Assault Awareness Month Mass Intro Opportunity. As you move down, you see some of the resources that I've got available for you. VIP passes. This ties in with a marketing campaign that we're currently working on. So those are right there for you, so you can download them, and you can see that I've got multiple different images depending on the style that you teach. Here's some coupons that you can use as an incentive that also ties in with the marketing, one of the marketing campaigns that I've got going. And then as we come down a little bit further, you can see I get focused on internal events and retention tips. Really, really important. Again, everything starts with a floor. So I'm not going to go into exactly what the PG 1, 2, 3s are. You can certainly come down here, but here's the actual handout that goes along with it. This helps you convert your prospects or people that came in for an intro into full paying members. It's kind of an upgrade to the 2, 4, 6 week system where you're able to build a lot more value in the program and set the expectation for the adults. So right here, all you do is click on this button, and that allows you to access the how-tos for the PG 1, 2, 3s and all the handouts. Down here, we move to the next thing on the lineup list, the Bounce House Parents Night Out, and it will take you through all of the how-tos. I've got a video on this. I reference PTO fundraisers because that's one of the things that I use the Bounce House for a lot. All you do is click the hyperlink, and it'll tell you exactly how to run a PTO fundraiser exactly the way I did it. This is the handout, right? So you can click on this link below. You can access the how-to video and download this flyer to post up. Next up is your personal development sheet, mat chats, and blog opportunities. These amazing messages are these videos here. I think I showed you these a little bit before. Our Master Shion Haley showing you how to deliver it like a master instructor, somebody who really can educate, motivate, and inspire people. And if you watch them and you try to mimic or model what he does, eventually you'll be able to say it. You'll be able to say it like him and really deliver a powerful message. So this video goes along with the high performance habit of the month, and this is about increased productivity. Okay, so this is where you would access the how-to video and download that handout here. And then we get down into personal development. Here's that productivity planner that I referenced a little bit earlier. In here, this is a story that you just have to listen to. So make sure you watch the video on this. It's all about learning to say no to more things to make sure you're saying yes to your key objectives. Again, watch the video, download the handout. And then last, I showed you this already. This is our internal/external marketing event, our sexual assault and awareness workshop, a free community event. And again, here's where you access the full package. Last but not least, we get into the month of April. We are throwing punches in bunches, right? Punches in bunches. I've got a little typo there. I need to fix that. Throwing punches in bunches and attacking from multiple angles, right? So we're using our martial arts training and knowledge and strategy to work with our marketing as well. And this takes you through exactly what the plan is for the month, what I've got in store for you to make sure that we are really capitalizing on our opportunities here for the month. So that's the overall tour of the April monthly success package and the IMC library. I hope that you take full advantage of this. This is basically our life's work that we're putting into this. There's a lot of wisdom in this, guys. This is not just knowledge, and it's not just the same old. It's the little things that make a difference in the people that you learn it from, the little things that make something go from good to great, or something that makes something that hasn't worked before into something that does work consistently well for you. You can only learn that from people that are actually doing it. So really take advantage of the opportunities here that you have. And like Zig says, we'll see you at the top.